Hello, good day, everybody. I'm your host, Clip, the host of Khalil, the House Sports. We're coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you guys about the fact the Nets have taken down the Rockets, by the way, 132 to 114. You know, that was James Harden's comeback, by the way. Did you guys say, James Harden's going to have his jersey retired? Get you guys into that. Tell you guys about the fact that the Kings had defeated the Lakers 123 to 120. Blazers defeating those puny Warriors 108 to 106. Sixers beating the Jazz 131 to 123. Sixers beating Clemson 61-54. And Caps beating the Bruins 2-1. That'll be all the news I'll have for today. All the other news I'll have in store. So that's all there is to it. You need to know, everybody. First things first, everybody. Oh, also, Shaq got put through a table last night on AEW Dynamite Crossroads. So I'll get you guys that for sure. So first things first, everybody. I'm Kings defeat the Lakers 123 to 120. Where you saw Buddy Hield score 29 points, 6 rebounds, and assists, had 1 steal. De'Aaron Fox scored 23 points, had 8 rebounds, 3 steals. Harrison Barnes scored 20 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Richaun Holmes scored 16 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Marvin Bagley III scored 14 points and 5 rebounds. Dennis Schroder scored 28 points, 1 rebound, steal. And this Montrezl Harrell scored 26 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Kyle Kuzma over here scored 25 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. And Markieff Morris scored 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. I know what's going on with the Lakers right now. I mean, LeBron James, he played that one game against the Suns, but the Suns, they beat them for sure. I'll tell you that. They beat the Lakers for sure. And then without LeBron James, they lose to the Kings. LeBron James sat out. Lakers, they need to get together. This is not looking good for them right now. I mean, they lost like 2 games here. Lost to the Suns, and then they lose to the Kings. Lakers, they need to find some more rhythm. That's what they need. They need to find some more rhythms, what they need to do. Because they don't get together, their playoff chances are in dire jeopardy. I'll tell you that right now. And chance of them being back-to-back MHAs, that's in dire jeopardy as well. So I hope the Lakers, they find their winning ways. I hope for once the Lakers are going to come back. And I hope for once that the Lakers are going to be able to just be back-to-back MHAs because they need to get together here. Because they just proved they just aren't better without. I mean they lost by 3 points, so, but you still get Dennis Schroder and Montrezl Harrell who scored pretty good though, but it won't be enough. How the Lakers going to be without LeBron James? So let me know in the comment section about that. Even though All-Star Week is this Sunday, everybody, and ATL, so that is all there is you need to know on that. So honestly, there's no surprise to anybody. So let me know in the comments if the Lakers going to come back. I will address the response to that, everybody. And they need to get together because right now they're losing. I'll tell you that right now. Also, some other news here. The Nets defeated the Rockets 132 to 114. James Harden made a comeback against the former team, scored 29 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Kyrie Irving scored 24 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Joe Harris scored 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Bruce Brown scored 17 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Nicolas Claxton scored 16 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. DeAndre Jordan scored 10 points and rebounds, 3 assists. Jay Wall scored 36 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block. And Victor Oladipo, scored 33 points, had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a blocks. I mean, James Harden, this is a big comeback. I'll tell you that right now. Him facing him against former team, that was something special. I'll tell you that. They showed a little tribute video to him, and it was just amazing. And they're going to have a jersey retired, too. So, James Harden had a huge ovation. But do I see James Harden being a champ? That's a question I'm going to ask. And even though the Nets are going to make it to the playoffs, for sure, and they can make favorites to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then winning it, and then winning the NBA. I'm sorry. And then make it to the NBA Finals, but not winning it. That would be a different story right there. So I think James Harden right now, he's progressed a bit and he's sort of changed. But do I see him as a Finals MVP or an NBA champ? That's not going to. So I take that right now. So you can say whatever you want about James Harden, though, but the credibility that he has, well, I mean, he's not this craft. Sharpshooter as ever. He's sharp as ever. A former MVP, but he's sharp as ever. So you got to know for sure exactly what the Nets have in store for James Harden. I'll tell you about that. James Harden, all-time one of the scoring leaders there is, and that's all there's for triple doubles. So best thing there is for sure. I'll tell you that. Also, you have the Blazers defeating those puny Warriors 108 to 106. Dame, Dames and Dimes, Dametime, Damian Lillard scored 22 points, had 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Carmelo, I think, scored 22 points, had 2 rebounds and 4 assists. Gary Trent Jr. scored points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Rob Covington scored 15 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Ennis Cantor scored 11 points, 14 rebounds, 1 block. Stuart Staff scored 35 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Andrew Wiggins scored 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and Kent Bazemore scored 12 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, steal, and a block. So Blazers, they did pretty good. Those pesky little puny Warriors. I mean, Warriors are like those round little pukes. So the Warriors, they suck. I'll tell you that. They lost by 2 points. They already lost to the Lakers, and they lose to the Blazers. That's the best. That's the music to my ears. I can tell you that right now. But the Warriors, they're not playing material anymore. They used to be, but they're not. Blazers, they're playing material. I'll tell you that right now. They're looking pretty good. So won't be stopping them. So Warriors are definitely not going back to the playoffs yet again. Blazers are going back to the playoffs. I'll tell you that. And that's all there is to it. You to know everybody. And yep, Blazers looking pretty good. So they don't disappoint now one bit. I can tell you that right now. Also, other news here: 63 the Jazz, 131 to 123. Where the process, Joel Embiid scored 40 points and 19 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Tobias Harris scored 22 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Ben Simmons scored 17 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Seth Curry scored 14 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Dwight Howard scored 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Shake Milton scored 12 points, 1 rebound and steal, and 3 assists. So looks pretty good there. Don Mitchell, who got ejected in this game, scored 33 points, had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Bojan Bogdanovic scored 18 points and 5 rebounds. Mike Conley scored 18 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. Rudy Gobert scored 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Joe Ingles scored 16 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 assist and a steal. And then Jordan Clarkson scored 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal in that game. Don Mitchell got ejected in this game. Did the bad officiating, so I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. But I think it's safe to say that, yeah, that didn't look good there. I was not too pleased by Don Mitchell being like ejected for no reason. This is a call for. So honestly, something needs to be done about that. I think something's going to be done about that. So what are your thoughts about Don Mitchell being ejected from that game? Jazz, I mean, they look pretty good though, but just not good enough. But you know, they got to step it up. I'll tell you that though. But the Sixers right now, they're looking real good. They're looking pretty good. So what are your thoughts about that? I mean, bad officiating is one of those things that will add to it. So what are your thoughts about that, everybody? Also, some other news I want to get into. You got the Caps defeating the Bruins 2-1. Congrats to them on that. Other news here. You got college basketball news. You got Syracuse defeating the Clemson 64-54. You had Oregon defeating UCLA 82-74. UConn defeats Seton Hall 69-58. Mizzou defeats Florida 72-70. The Gators, by the way, 72-70. Colorado State defeats New Mexico 87-73. Florida State defeats Boston College 93-64. Villanova defeats Creighton 72-60. And even though Greg McDermott, he's intended to resign, I can tell you that much. Villanova defeats Creighton 72-60. Wichita State defeats Tulane 70-70. So best news yet there, everybody. That's all there is to you to know. So lots to be said there. Also, some other news. I want to say brothers out to Patricia Heaton, Catherine O'Hara, Grandpapa, Newt, Rockney, K. Michelle, Idia, Draymond Green, AJ Tracy, Moniece Slaughter, Jenna Boyd, Oda Fool, Sarah Oliver, Landon Donovan, Aaron Heatherton, Barry Scott, Malibu Mitch, Brittany Powell, Andrea Bowen, Kevin Johnson, Margot Harshman, JJ Woods, Brenna Dow, Sarah Stock, Matisse Thibault, Nick Castellanos, Jared Sullinger, Sergio Romo. You got Jay Gruden, Patsy Kensett, Tamsin Merchant, Don Zualetta, and McKelty Williamson. So some of your birthday wishes, your birthday shows, your birthday tweets, please be sure you do so on that, everybody. And that's all there is you need to know on that. So we're looking good there. So that's all there is you need to know, everybody. And that's all there is to it. Gotta know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Gold Tape's been released, by the way, from the G-Men. So not looking good there. Also, this look, guys. Shaq got put through a table last on AW Dynamite at the Crossroads. Now, this is during a tag match when Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet were facing off against Shaq and Jade Cargill. Now, if you guys see the video, you see Cody laying on top of him, and Shaq tries to catch him, but then Shaq crashed into the table during that match. He crashed into the table during that match, though, by the way, I'll tell you that, during that tag team match. Even though Shaq and Jade Cargill, they did get the win, by the way. And honestly, a lot to be said about that. So honestly, what are your thoughts on Shaq's performance, by the way? What are your thoughts about that? And him being put through a table. Your thoughts about that, everybody? I will address sponsor, even though he is hospitalized. So what are your thoughts about that, everybody? I will address sponsor, sure, and that's all there is to need to know. So your thoughts, everybody, on that? Also, this, guys, the other news. Andy Bogard trailer for King of Fighters 15, that is out now. That's the best news yet there. So the next one should be Terry Bogard, by the way. So that's pretty good news there. I'll tell you that. Which is completes Team Fatal Fury. I'll say the release on that note. So I'm surprised on this right there. So Andy Bogard trailer for King's Fight 15, that's it, looking pretty good. His gameplay is amazing. Terry Bogard trailer, whenever it can be shown by next week. So you know about that, everybody? I will just make sure, and that's all there is to it. You need to know. So best news yet there, everybody. And that's all there is to it. You need to know. I don't know when King of Fights 15 is out. I really don't have a clue. So that's all there is to it. It's a big question right there, everybody. And yeah, that's surprising. You know, Terry Bogard, he's been on Fighting X Layer. He's been on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But he should be coming back for King of Fights 15. He could be the next revealed character for King's Fight 15, who when this trailer comes out, by the way. It could be next week. So that's about that, everybody. I'll just unsure, and that's all there's to you on that. And then yeah. Other news here, the Sniper Ghost Warrior Contacts 2. That game will be coming out on June 4th, 2021. So check that out, guys. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts about that. I'll just unsure. That's all there's to you to know on that. And yeah, that's all there's to it. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do right there for the Khalil that was Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Khalil that was Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all means necessary. What your thoughts, your responses, your comments, your tweets, your reaction on the Kings defeating the Lakers 123-120. What your thoughts about that? Let me know in the comments. You think Kingdom Project is going to get out of the bench? By the way, let me know about the comments for next game. Thoughts on it? I'll address my sure, buddy. Your thoughts on the Blazers defeating those puny Warriors 108-106. Let me know in the comments about that. What your thoughts about that? I'll address my sure, buddy. You know, Shaq being put through a table during a tag match on AW Dynamite Crossroads last night. We talked about that. I'll just want to share. That's all there's to you need to know for now on that. Your thoughts on Don Mitchell being ejected from the game last night? Even though 6-3, the Jazz 131-123. Thoughts about that? I'll just want to share. That's all there's to you need to know. Your thoughts on Caps defeating the the Bruins 2-1. Let me know about the comments. I'll just want to share. That's all there's to you need to know. And yeah. Your thoughts about that, everybody? And yeah. Wait until next to be in the Rockets, by the way, 132-114. Let me know in the comments about that. What do you think of James Harden's performance? Let me know in the comments. You think it's still eventually he's going to get? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just share, everybody. That's all there's to need to know for now. And a lot to be said there. And yeah. Your thoughts on Golden Tate being released in the G-Man? What do you thoughts about that? I'll just want to share, everybody. That's all there's to you to know. You also Andy Bogard trailer for Kings Fight 15. What do you thought about that trailer? I think it's pretty good. What do you think the next one's going to be Terry Bogard? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just make sure, right? That's all there's to you to know. Your thoughts exactly on Sniper Ghost Warrior Contacts 2. That game coming out June 4th, 2020. What thoughts about that? I'll just make sure, right? Also, there's the Pyra versus the Pyra and the Mithra Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They'll be out later today. And yeah, that's something to say right there. I'm not too pleased about that. Hope the next DLC characters, hope the last two DLC characters are Crash and Spyro, or Crash and Hayabusa, or even maybe Crash and a Retro Fighter character. I mean, they got Akira Yuki as a assist trophy, by the way. But if they have for a DLC character, that'll be pretty good news right there. I'll tell you that. So that'll be surprising news. I'll tell you that much. That's all there is to you doing that. And yeah. Oh, they get a Samurai Shonen character in there, a Soul Calibur character in there. That's all there is to it. You know, a Crash with I don't know, Mortal Kombat character or a Tekken character. It could be Heihachi Mishima or even Jin Kazama. So that'll be surprising news right there. Crash and go with any character. So that's surprising news right there. So that's all there is to you doing that. And I'll be back more breaking news, 10 times live. And always thoughts on Sniper, Ghost Word, Contact You to June 4, 2021. Wait, thoughts about that? I'll just want to share about it. So this you need to know. And I'll have more breaking. What do you thoughts on Syracuse being Clemson, by the way? 6-4. Before that's about that, I just want to share about it. It's all there's to you know. I'll have more breaking news, 10 times love updates, so much and a whole lot more in the club. Sports, everything sports related, everything there is you to know. That's all I got to say. Right, take care, everybody. You guys have a good day. Please be safe with it. Bye bye.